Alright. How's it going? How's it going? We're back at it again for another attempt at the RL1 no-hit run. Alright, I'm pretty sure I took care of the technical issues I was having yesterday at the start of the stream, so I should be able to get right to it this time. Let me bring up the chat. Awesome. Yep, should be all set. So yeah, let's just get right to it. That way we're not wasting any time here on the stream and potentially giving ourselves another chance at another go if we don't waste too much time. Usually though, lately, with the distance we've been getting in the runs, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Good to see you as always. But yeah, as with any other stream, really just hoping for a new PB, or you know, it'd be awesome to just straight up get the run, but at the very least, it'd be nice to get a new personal best here. Get hard going with some, I don't even know if that's Japanese, Chinese, Korean. I don't know what that is. But how's it going, Get Hard? Nice to see you both. Did we have this talk already? When did we have this talk? About you learning Japanese? Because we did not talk about Japanese last stream. Told me what was Japanese. You didn't tell me anything was Japanese last stream. We didn't talk about anything Japanese. I think you're confusing me with another streamer. Weird that it only shows one viewer there, right, from me right now. But I got both of y'all in the chat. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna have to check back in the stream now, just to see whatever the hell we might have been talking about, but I'm pretty sure it was not about anything Japanese. I don't even recall you being in the stream for very long because you had school. No need to do that, he says. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Do a flip? Nah, man, it's gotta be a kickflip, dude. As soon as I'm on the, as soon as I get the horse, I can do a 360. Probably. Go get the milk. I think that's what my dad said before he never came back. Why did I get hit by the grafted Scion 2 times? He's the first boss, and like when I first started, like my first, like maybe like 3-4 attempts, I actually made attempts for the grafted Scion. So I gotten hit to him twice and just reset it. So I counted those, but after like, I don't know, maybe 5 runs, I decided to say fuck grafted Scion because there's really like no point in fighting him other than to just try to like flex, and it's not even like really a flex, just kind of an annoying fight. So yeah, that's what happened with those two. And now I just skip it. But yeah, like it's kind of like an elongated fight. It's more like one of the longer fights of the entire run, just because you're like RL1 with basic weapons.
Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
I don't even know what to say to that. No response. Don't say how. But yeah. How? By getting hit by one of the attacks. Is that what you're asking? Like, he hit me. That's how I got hit. Man, I'm confused. You asked me how I got hit by the grafted Scion, and I told you. I'm not sure what else you're trying to ask here, honestly. He swung. I didn't dodge in time. I really don't know what else to say. But now I just skip him, so. How did you get hit by the grafted Scion 2 times? 2 different fights, I got hit. That's quite literally what you asked me. I'm really... You're gonna have to be more specific otherwise. I don't know, man. No, I said I had no response to that fucking comment. I don't even know what you're talking about that. This conversation really makes no sense at this point, man. Does that sometimes. Alright, I really don't need these Roa fruits. I really should just stop grabbing them, honestly. I'm bald now, looking like Johnny Sins. Man, I got them luscious locks. I have to keep them tucked back. Honestly, like, if I started balding, I'd probably just shave it. Because, like, I don't know if I'd ever want to do, like, a comb over. Is that, like, Professor X or something? Most powerful mind? Sounds about right. Do you wax it? Gotta keep it shiny. Well, off the top of my head, I can't really think of that many bald people. And I guess it also, like, do you mean balding or just outright bald? Mr. Clean seems pretty transcended, that's for sure.
Hello. 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 It's rather my mistress. I was a cost. Could I ask you? That thug only if you've. Oh, what a blessed thug, please.
Yeah, outright bald people. Yeah, I really don't know many. Unless we're, like, talking about comic books or, like, you know, pop culture and shit like that. I feel like he's got a shaved head, though. But I don't know. Maybe he is bald. But he don't seem bald too, I guess it depends on what we mean by transcendent. Like, enlightened? Like, just, on another level? Like... Oh, need that. Yeah. Just born outright bald. Stayed that way throughout his lifetime. I mean, in the games, I know he never had hair, but, like, I'm saying, like, I feel like it'd probably be just more in his culture that he shaved his head. It's gonna suck, huh? Less to worry about in the morning, I guess, though. Fair enough. I don't know, I get referred to as Jesus a lot just because people are very unoriginal in their jokes about saying long hair. But maybe. I usually have my hair tied back for streams. I literally have, like, hair longer than my shoulders, so people do in fact call me Jesus. Bit odd though. bit odd. Where am I at? Nice. I personally am not religious, but you know, I've never knocked down anyone else's religion, so. Oh man, I'm really just hoping I have a good run today. Don't want to get hit early on in the first 2 hours, and I would like to get past Fire Giant today, honestly. Just really want that run.
Hello?
That after Gus you're
Can you hear
talking
me?
about?
Help! Oh,
Yeah.
I am
Need that flash in real life.
I thank just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all,
I don't know, I think you could see the wind whenever nature just feels like
Well,
having a
aye.
shit day. See it in Florida quite often. In New York in the winter, oh boy, do we see that wind. Nah, just like dry. If it was like warm and like not humid, that'd be super preferable to me. But yeah, we get just super shitty winters. Wow, it sounds like they actually gave up this time. Nice. It's a rare occurrence. In Detroit, they take your house. Is that they as in the government or the winds? Anyone? Shit's just cray. It's dangerous out in these streets. Don't need it, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. I gotta play through the Arkham series again. Just never gonna hear Kevin Conroy in a game again. It's super upsetting. If I ever were to die on that spot, I should probably just give up on this run. You're no good. Just give up. Left for milk and never came back. Just like my pa. One good thing lately is that we've definitely been getting through prep really quickly lately. I'm pretty sure I set the timer for like a break at 2 hours in. Kratos versus Doom guy. Oh yeah. Did he say something else to upset you today? Oh, did you see they just started voting for Game of the Year, by the way? I think you said you were shooting for God of War, right? Yeah, the Game Awards just started voting, as far as I'm aware. So if you were to like register on their website, you can actually vote for the Game of the Year this year. I don't feel like I've put in enough time on God of War yet to really make like an accurate decision. If I were to vote right now, just based on like the time I've spent on it, like throughout the year, and like how much I've enjoyed it, I would definitely say Elden Ring. But like the cinematic aspect of God of War is just like crazy good. The storytelling is given to you as opposed to you having to like search for it in this game, so like it's kind of like a give and take in both games in my opinion. But I don't know, like I said, if I were to choose right now, it'd probably be this game, but I haven't actually played through all of God of War yet, so I don't think that's an accurate vote yet. As if I lose a vote, I feel kind of bad. Yeah, I mean, like, but then again, like, if you don't vote, like, maybe your potential what you want to win might not win without your assistance. So like, kind of give and take there as well. Like, totally get what you mean though. But yeah, sometimes losing happens in those scenarios. Just been picking some interesting songs today. It's gonna be so close this year. Like, the Elden Ring socials that I have access to, I've literally just been talking about it nonstop since voting has dropped. It's just literally all you will see posted about is who they think will win Game of the Year. You know, it doesn't really matter too much to me because I'm just gonna thoroughly enjoy both games regardless. I'm just really ready for the moment when I can just like jump out of my chair after successfully completing this run. Like, it's gonna happen. There's no way I can hold that back. Like, when it happens, and it will happen, it's gonna be great. The Thor versus Kratos fight at the start was outright fire, and should I say cold and or should I say cold and shocking? Oh yeah. No, I did go through that fight, and it was pretty awesome. That's for sure. Honestly, the only complaint I had on it was that I got so used to the aspect of like, if you lose like a first phase, or from this game, like, or any of the Souls games, that if you like lose a first phase, or if you lose in the second phase, you're going back to the first phase. But I lost in the second phase of that Thor fight, and it just put me right into a checkpoint there, and I kind of wish it gave me the ability to just go through the whole fight again. But I'll always have another attempt if I just play through the game again. I don't think it's that far in, especially if I just like skip through most of the cutscenes. And I definitely feel like I'm gonna want to do that fight again. But yeah, it was fucking awesome. It was like, yeah, it was like 3 or 4 for that fight. Hell yeah, it was nuts. Every time I thought I was done, there was just another chunk of it. But yeah, like, maybe like halfway through that I can understand, but I think they gave you a checkpoint for literally like every section you got to, and I was like, okay, I don't need like this much assistance right now. Like, I'm still just trying to figure out the game. You don't need to just rush me through it, you know?
Anything else?
But like I said, I'll have other chances of fighting Thor.
Have a safe
I've no doubt.
journey.
Yep, not on this hand. There we go. Bro, when Thor kills Kratos and revives him, and the coldest, yeah, it's the coldest moment I've seen in game. No, that for sure was like legit as fuck. Like, I thought he was just kind of gonna like, walk away and you were gonna get up, but no, he's just like, yeah, I'm not done with you yet, and fucking literally revives your ass back from the dead. Crazy as fuck, dude. Without a doubt. What was it? I saw some article where it was literally like saying a bodybuilder basically said Thor in that game is basically peak performance of the male body, just because he's like, even though it's got all that extra weight on it, it's all just like muscle. So he's just a beast. He's screaming at me. That's some sketchy shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the strongest man, yeah, basically pretty resembling to the Thor bod. I don't have the bow yet, that's right. I've got to kill this dragon. And yeah, just like the size difference when Thor and Kratos stand up, I was just like, oh Jesus fuck, dude. hate this part. So direct. Alright. Halfway there. And I think we're the majority of the way through setup right now. After this, I'll be making my way to Dragon Communion Church and North Gale, Site of Grace. Then making a trip to a bunch of merchants, grabbing Golden Vow and Strength Knot, and then grabbing Red Feather Branch Sword. And finally be on my way to, or wait, no, I still gotta grab some shit towards Fortnite too. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but you can really get most of that done in like 10 minutes. I didn't get in as much practice as I usually do before a run today. And honestly, like, I don't know how much more practice I could do. Did a Radagon fight, and I practiced Gold Free again, and really, like, I just repeatedly do them just so I can like ingrain it into my body how my response needs to be. But there's still certain attack scenarios that I don't regularly see and haven't been able to get used to, and that was made pretty evident last night. And even attacks that I regularly see, I still haven't even like perfected yet, even with after like so much practice. Yeah, like never doubt the challenge of this. Granted, I have seen people do like hundreds of tries to one specific boss, so I can't really say 30 attempts so far is that bad. Oh, fall damage? Really? Weird. I jump off from that, or I don't even jump off. I fall off from that spot specifically because 9 times out of 10, I don't end up with fall damage, but must have landed slightly lower that time. Fall damage isn't an issue though. Oh man, yeah, hopefully you come back, and if not, I also totally understand, and have a great night if I don't see you. But yeah, hopefully we'll still be on this run when you come back, and hopefully you'll be able to see some new distance today. And just like that, I'm all alone. Alright, it's about that time to hit up a line of merchants. Back to talk to our girl Melina and be on our way.
Forgive me to
Hey, I gotta
determine
unequip
if
these,
you had the met. It seems torrent,
this
whereas
plug grease
there
that I
is
still
but
have on
one
me.
other I can take gathering. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Let's get rid of that. Now I just hit up a bunch of merchants, make my way for strength, or no, after the merchants I gotta hit Fort Height first. And then I'll be on my way to Golden Vow and the Strength Nut. Oh shit, almost missed my drop.
What do you need? I don't want any.
Oh boy.
All done?
Oh I know. I should grab a few more arrows while I'm looking at it.
All done? Well. You're a ton. I can also that you're not then. Why not? I am Carly.
Part of me even debates like taking the break I usually take because lately it's when I do come back from those breaks that I end up taking the hit. It's like I've lost my my flow coming back. I don't want that. I just want the run. Alright, he's standing right in the middle of the bridge. I'm just gonna wait for him to make a move left or right here. Yeah, no, he's still pretty much in the center. Doing metal shit as always. Oh, no, it's looking like he's just gonna stay in the center. Alright, looks like I'm just gonna have to go for it. Just usual horse shit.
Oh, gee. Yeah, mate. Are you here as a customer? I'm afraid
It really does make a lot more sense why you scare the fuck out of them when you learn a little bit more about Kale's story.
You're surprised you found no matter. Why don't? Oh, don't.
Alright, after that, we should be good to make our way to Fort Height. from this. Toss this on. Gotta rest till nighttime. Tweak some flasks now. Lovely. Alright, just a short trip down south towards Fart Height. Make a stop for the Axe Talisman and some Trina Lilies. And then after that, grab the Golden Vow and Strength Knot and begin to make my way north towards the Volcano Manor. And this will probably be the more time-consuming part of that too. Just because I actually have to go through the fort here, make my way up top, and kill the boy guarding what I need. And yesterday he tried a regular attack on me, and that actually got pretty close to making some contact. So I definitely have to be careful with this guy. And we're onward.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, welcome, valued customer. Please, I'm hungry.
From here, gotta make sure I switch this out before it's too late. Now I just gotta pay attention to where these demi-humans are. Make sure, oh, okay, yeah, neither of them are blocking the route I need to take, so I should be good to go here. Got hit to one of them before, so. Nice. Don't you duck down on me? Alright, cool. Should be good. One last boy to take care of.
Call me buggy niggas, lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no momos, I'd be menacing. How about you can't have my phone number unless we running up the digits. Let me meditate. I just need a couple minutes. Kinda low for me. My hold is to the big ass. Bitch, I get high. I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Bry.
Alright. one more buff left, or two more buffs left to grab here in Limgrave, and then I'll be making my way to Liurnia. And then two things I need to grab there before I can move on. Yeah, it's moments like that that made me really question fall damage in this game. Sometimes it makes just no sense. Don't need this pirate sound and tune right now. Maybe if we ever get the pirate game I crave. Brutal. You know, I've seen other streamers deal with that guy and they actually let him get up. I would never do such a thing. I used to, actually. Not anymore. He's gonna suffer.
What are you looking at? Trying to start something? Show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love with. You're a shrew first. All right. Things know your bloody eye.
All right. One final step, and we're on our way to the Volcano Manor. What a douche. Oh shit. You're supposed to stand there and accept your demise, not this. Not this. Let's reset that. He's gonna cut me off. Weird. Never just, I think I've only fallen off that like once while trying to attempt this shit. That was actually kind of worrisome a little bit. Now sit back and graciously accept your demise. Like, holy fuck. Not asking that much. Just the end of your existence. Alright. Lovely. Now that that's over with.
Shidleys. Oh yes, thank you, kind. Did I forget? I see you are very, but to steady such, please. Brave Tani, most time. You are the volcano.
Sorry about that. Alright, now we're on our way to the Volcano Manor. Just gonna make our way to the Altus Plateau via the Dectus lift. From there, hit a site of grace just above the Dectus lift so that I can access Radahn's gate later. And then from there, we talk to Raya and make our way. Should have ran that a bit straighter out, but should be fine still. Oh man. Prep's basically done at this point. Or setup. I don't know why I have it listed as setup here in my splits when I usually just call it prep. But basically just about done with prep here. Literally got just a few steps left.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve 'em. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Level my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone for Christian, it's all that I wanted. The phone with affection, I summon it double. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve 'em. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Level my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling.
Oh man, I want that fire giant beat today. I want him beat. I want that new PB. Gonna get it. It's gotta happen. Those first boss like Margit and Godric hits are probably like the worst because you just finished prep and then you've got to go through it all over again. It's probably one of the more heartbreaking scenarios, like earlier on, like midway through setup, and then like later on through the run. Those are the times where I feel like most likely to make another attempt, just because like if I get farther in, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm so close. If I just make one more attempt, I can get it. But then like if I hit if I get hit on Godric or some shit, I'm like, do I really just want to spend the next hour going through Limgrave and Liurnia on my horse again? And most of the time the answer is no.
Brave, I am Tanrias, a warrior. Perhaps you are prepared. Will you join YX rise with us? Interesting. Now you belong to the drawing room lies down, but be short.
Alright. I'll be updating the split to say that we're going up against Godskim Noble very shortly. After I reach the site of grace that I need, I still also have to go back to the round table hold for some upgrades and Ashes
Who are
of
you
War.
and what in the volcano? I hope you are. Well, but no, before you.
Awesome. This is where things start picking up in excitement, that's for sure. Like, now I actually have to do more avoidance of enemies or actually kill them as opposed to just riding around them on Torrent. And on Torrent you can avoid most shit. One of these days he's gonna throw a pot at me, I swear. So far, so good. There's still a good bit in the Volcano Manor that I have to do after the Godskin Noble, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Ooh, that was close. He definitely still sounds like he's after me at the moment. Oh yeah, he is. He always stops like right at the start of the bridge though, it's fine. Alright, now to just hit this site of grace so I can reset and travel out. Hit up the round table hold. Then I will make my trip back here.
You're a new fan, no matter how loud you're.
Alright. There's that. And I believe that should do it. Oh, still gotta equip this bad boy. Alright. Alright. Let's make a go for it. Four, longbow, sacred dagger, bam, bam, bam. And properly mixed. Awesome. Let's get her down. Hey, welcome back. Just in time for a boss fight. If I get hit here, I'll cry. It's a fact. Just die a little inside, actually. Nothing unusual there. Alright, here we go. Alright, don't jump back. Not gonna lie, I wish he lunged at me a little bit. Because now he's gonna awkwardly land on these stairs. Shit. I'm dead. Yep. Fuck. How? I hate when he lands on that staircase because he's angled like this and it makes it like impossible to get his critical spot. Like, this is exactly what I was talking about not wanting to happen. And it happened. Like, I'm literally only an hour into the stream, and I already fucking took a hit. Alright, now I'm trying to alt-tab, and it's being a pain in my ass. Alright. Ugh. Let's add that tally. That sucks. I guess I'll make another attempt here. Like, I don't really know what else to do. Literally only an hour into the stream, and this is not what the hit I wanted to take, and it was literally just because I got the worst possible RNG. Like, I honestly now prefer him to make an attack on me, just so that he doesn't land on that staircase during the strat. Now I have to do this setup all over again. Oh my god, driving me nuts. Sorry, my keyboard is being like dysfunctional right now. Hurts my soul. That's for damn sure. Like, I want to be going forward, not backwards, and that's literally just what happened the last two streams. My best one was on Saturday, and I was just making it to the Fire Giant again. So, I've yet to prevail against the Fire Giant in a run, and it's definitely upsetting when I feel like I'm literally, like, I've done all the practice I can possibly do for this run. Like, the consistency is there, but, like, RNG is also a factor, and sometimes it just, does shit like that to me, where, honestly, I think I would have needed to, like, come at him at a weird angle in order to get that that critical riposte. And I got him with the sleep pot, but like that roll is the stupidest attack in the world. And the shitty thing is, just because he went into it, as soon as he would have come out of that sleep, he would have went right back into his roll, as if he never stopped. All without the setup for the roll again. So like as soon as he went into that roll, it was definitively game over. That roll is like absolutely the worst attack from the Godskin Noble, without a doubt. I don't know. But, what is it? We're restarting the run at 10 o'clock here. So that means we'll hopefully be back to, Volcano Manor by the time I would take my break. And then I will come back from break, finish off Volcano Manor. I'm really hoping to redeem myself there with some, hopefully either better RNG or that situation again, and just have it actually go properly. I literally think it's like I have to, instead of standing in front of him where you would normally have to for that critical attack, I think you need to be like slightly to the right, a little bit more leveled on the stairwell with him. If he lands at that angle, and it's just, that's the one shitty thing about this game, I guess, would be like the hitboxes are weird, and on especially on elevated battlefields, like where you would fight that gargoyle in Caelid. That's a terrible battlefield. Like the Godskin Noble landing on a stairwell for his critical is just terrible. Can't do much about it though, like other than really perfecting the angle I need to be at. I just really haven't wanted to practice that, honestly. Wasn't expecting my 31st attempt to end there though, that's for damn sure. Hopefully this try, since I'm making another attempt today, goes better. Hopefully I don't just have two very shitty attempts today. I'm definitely capable of getting this run. Just so far RNG has not worked in my favor for most of these bosses. Like last night ended with a with an attack that is literally like 2% chance in occurring, but yesterday it occurred, and it got me. Shit happens, so. Like, I actually want Godskin Noble to do a forward thrust with his sword when I throw my sleep pot, because then it guarantees he's out of range of that stairwell, and then I don't have to worry about that angle. Even if he sidesteps left and I have to throw another sleep pot, is actually more beneficial nowadays than having him land on that stairwell. Before the most recent update, it wasn't even a concern either. Just because what is it? The amount of hits it took for staggering was different. So I was able to get in a unsheathed attack before earlier on in the fight, and now when I would usually do that unsheathed, he goes into his second staggered, and because you don't get that extra unsheath, you don't have that little bit extra damage. And normally in that situation before that update, when he'd get up, or when he'd be in that stance and I'd do the 4 hits, then 5 hits, if I just followed up with an unsheath, he'd be dead and the riposte wasn't even needed. But now it's needed, and now I need another unsheath after the riposte, so it just makes things like that much more of a pain in the ass. I thought it was supposed to like help people to get the to get a stagger boost, but honestly it only screwed up my my strats for this run. Lost a viewer with that hit, unfortunately. I'm just tired of the fact that I haven't gotten to the 4th quarter of these this boss list for this run yet. And then if I could just make it past the fire giant, and that I'm very likely to at the very least make it to Godfrey Horlu, but haven't gotten that opportunity yet. If I don't get hit early, this run has the potential of taking itself all the way to like 1:30 in the morning. And while that is super unfortunate to me, I don't know, I really want to get a better attempt in before I switch back to God of War or Sonic Frontiers. I want to get a new PB before that, or hit the run, like. But I've been prevented the past few days. I did make some updates to some of the strategies that I used to, mainly for Radagon, just because one technique wasn't working out as well for me as I would have liked to it to. The consistency wasn't there for me when using that method, and in comparison to the method that I use now, and now things seem a little bit more likely to succeed if I were to make it to Radagon, but so far I still gotta make it past fucking Fire Giant, man. Lost out here now.
Hello, it's rather my mistress, but I was could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, what a blessed thug, Shalice.
Fucking hate this part of the run. Like if prep wasn't a thing, this wouldn't be so bad. Should I probably already have it by now if prep wasn't a thing? Be able to make more attempts. But can't just expect victory with this club. Oh, totally did not want to be doing this again tonight. Oh my gosh. Ooh. And my chat has left me. Don't really need the map, but whatever. Ay, ay, ay. My boy, what the dog doing, came back just in time for me to get hit. What an upset. Holy shit. They're gunning for me right now. They held off their strike at first and went for me in a weird moment.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help! Oh, I am these. My thanks. Just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all,
I just want a good run. Is that so much to ask?
Oh, that's... well, I...
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me right now. I guess that was my answer. I've never once been hit by that bug. I always worried it might happen, and there it fucking is. Jesus Christ today. Now I'd have to restart again if I'm gonna make another attempt, and this is just getting... Oh. If I were to make another attempt and have it not end in utter despair like those two just did, the run would potentially take me all the way to basically 2 o'clock in the morning. and I was already willing to push it a little bit with 130, but 2, fuck, dude. But like, I'm so early on in the stream. I'm only like an hour and 20 minutes into the stream, and I've already taken 2 hits that I wasn't even expecting to like tank 1 by this point. And like, holy shit, this was a terrible, terrible run day. Fuck. Just trying to make a decision on what to do here. Like, I really don't want to, personally, I don't want to be up until 2 in the morning, trying to make an attempt for this run. So at this point, it's a matter of, do I say fuck that and go for it anyway, or do I say, fuck tomorrow's original idea of God of War, and make another attempt at this tomorrow, and then maybe just use the rest of the day today for boss practice, for the stream, or on stream anyway. Yeah. Such a tough call. This puts me in a very shitty situation. Let's see. Yeah, and then if I add in a break, it'll be past 2 in the morning when that, if I were to actually make it all the way through the run, which just today's hits are not looking that like that's gonna be the case. Like, holy shit with that fucking mosquito bug though. Like, really with that. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna call it an early night. I am most likely gonna do boss practice, and most likely gonna make more run attempts tomorrow. I did say I didn't get the practice before the run today that I wanted. I guess that kind of backfired on me, even though it really didn't even come down to the bosses that I'm worried about. I guess, like, I mean, shitty runs are bound to happen, especially when I'm, like, not even concerned about certain shit that apparently can definitely fucking hit me. But it literally just hit me and then moved on. Knew exactly what it needed to do to fuck my day, and then disappeared from sight. You little asshole. It's really shitty. I am really upset that I'm gonna be cutting out the stream early, but yeah, like I said earlier on in the stream that like getting hit around prep was like one thing I would totally like consider restarting on, but like getting hit around Margit or Godric, or like especially Godskin Noble, are those spots that really make me like not want to give it another try. Said fuck it, went for another try, and then took like one of the most ridiculous hits. That's like probably second worst hit I've taken on the attempts here. Both of my shittiest hits on going for the runs here have been during setup, both by bugs. Absolutely terrible. Maybe I should just give up, but no, I've put in way too much way too many hours in on this to give up at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna be calling it an early night tonight. Sadly, I don't have it in me for another attempt after those 2 ones. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for more of this tomorrow. And then push God of War off yet another day. I'm gonna get in I'm just gonna relax for a little while after I cut off this stream here, and then after that, I'll probably start doing my boss practice. But yeah, dude, like, what a fucking upset for today. But not even gonna have the BRB. Just utterly fucked my my stream for today. But thank you to those who tuned in. Thank you for those who chatted, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow when I go online. It really does sadden me that I'm cutting it off this early on in the stream, but 2 hits this early on was not what I was expecting, and it's pretty much insane for me to push it past where I'm at right now, because that means I'm staying up until past 2 a.m. and at most I wanted to stay up until like 1 and was willing to push it to 1:30 with my first hit, but after that second one it's out the window. So I hope you all have a great night, and thank you again so much for tuning in. Sad I couldn't stick around longer tonight, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.